Hello, beautiful High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Aloha. Welcome back to my channel. And stay tuned for the next live coming up soon. Make sure you're subscribed and receiving notifications because I'm working on a YouTube Rumble collaboration. So check into that. Could be later today, could be tomorrow. It is coming and I'm excited. So today is a deep dive from the Galactic Akashic Records. They are open, and welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name is Pink Bella. Aloha. I'm specifically working with Prime Source Creator, but the Galactic Alliance wanted to bring in an update for us today because there's a whole bunch of things going on. So for a deeper dive, I will also be creating an update on Rumble, and all the information is in the description box below. As well as we're going to look at some topics that everyone is sharing about right now, which is super relevant. So how are y'all feeling? Let me know how you are, where you are on the planet, in the description box, the solar sun activity and the massive light codes coming through our sun, great central sun, and the central sun being managed by the Alliance and the Sirius Star Alliance teams rising again. It's going to be intense. The energy is going to be quite intense from now through early next week, unless there's a shift. So just giving everyone a heads up about that. You're all going to be experiencing different symptoms. So as an example, today I was feeling very ungrounded, kind of dizzy. Last night I was feeling very itchy. So itchy, hot is burning off old programs and bringing on more of a crystalline density, releasing the current density. And then plasma light activation is the freezing cold energy. Okay, so we're going to be going through multiple levels of that. All right, so the interesting thing right now with the Schumann resonance is we just went through a big blast of 100 hertz in the last 48 hours and then a blackout. So the blackout's connected to a timeline jump and readjustment for all of us, as well as I asked about, so I've got a bunch of things to cover because I asked about solar flares, because even though maybe there has been nothing officially announced, many of us have been reacting to what a typical like high M class or X class flare would be, like not being able to sleep, lots of energy, agitation, as well as, or being knocked out, okay? And many of us, including myself, are feeling a lot of pressure, crown chakra, lower back chakra, and I can, again, share more information about that on Rumble, okay? Okay, so let me just share a couple of things first off. Let me just see. So at the moment, there have been solar storms, but no actual flare announcement from anyone. However, the Schumann resonance did go into 100 hertz red energy, which is a spike, which is very a symbolic representation of very potent energy. And when there's red energy, it's pushing that density out of our body. So again, many of you might be feeling multiple things. Let me just go and see. I want to talk about the timeline jump. So the blackout is witnessed as a timeline jump and a realignment, where all the collective grids kind of go offline and then everything is rebooted and harmonized, okay? So the 100 hertz red spike was showing a frequency attunement to the earth field as well as our dormant DNA strands. And plasma waves as well have been coming in. So we're not to fear the blackouts. It is a reset, and it's connected. Some of the other topics I'm just going to look up today about the 3-eye Atlas comet light ship, which is now, the trajectory has now been changed. It's been updated. It should be in our atmosphere within a few weeks. So that is part of this timeline adjustment, because as a collective, Source and the Alliance has checked everything out and realized that everybody is quantum jumping and expanding at a faster rate, which is beautiful. That's so amazing. Okay. I'm also going to talk about some numerology and the black moon, because I pulled some cards for us today. So let me just look at, okay, I pulled one card for us already, and I'm going to pull some cards about this topic. So 44 universal love, which is super interesting because 144 and 444 came in for us today. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. All right, so that is our numerology message for this session and our sacred geometry. If you want a deeper dive into a Starseed dragon information, as well, and messages from the rainbow dragons, as well as the crystal and the dragon insights for this week, check out the Starseed dragon reading that I posted a couple of days ago. And just to mention briefly before I continue, there is still a rollback offer on Starseed Dragon Deep Dive Akashic reading sessions packages, as well as Divine Union reading sessions packages. So that rollback is still on today and will end soon. So check that out if you would like to book a reading, a session, or a package. The sessions include a deep dive into your records, as well as a quantum healing and a chakra balance and a light shield activation, which I love seeing that so many are sharing that now. That's beautiful. Okay. Where to next? Do you want me, Alliance, do you want me to pull any cards about the Schumann? They're suggesting I just sort of pull like one. Okay, I'm going to pull just one card about that. It's going to change frequently, but we just went through quite a bit in 48 hours. A red blast, a blackout, and then a kind of a reboot and a reset that started today. So what else do we need to know? Emerald tablet activation. So we're receiving the plasma light is the emerald diamond ray plasma light, and it says conscious manifesting cosmic ordering. So when you are feeling aligned, we're to set intentions, not just once during the day affirmations, but as often as you feel you need to, because the universe is listening. And not only that, you know, many of us were told just do it in the morning or before you go to bed, and do it a couple of times. Anytime that message comes in that sort of is throwing you off balance, making you feel like you're not aligned, that you're not worthy, that's when you're to reaffirm your affirmations. Okay. So that's super important. So the Schumann resonance is a representation of the universe is listening. I love that. Okay. Let's go to, do you want me to pull any tarot? I'm just going to pull, doing it all different today. Just going to pull one tarot message, and they're transmitting the information from the Galactic Akashic Records for these topics today. So, Two of Swords. So it's bringing up a lot of not being able to see here clearly, not a lot of clarity yet for all of you. You're all feeling sort of like you haven't landed still on your timeline from the Lion's Gate. You can't see moving forward. So this new moon is in Virgo. We're moving into Virgo energy, which is earthing energy. We will be receiving more clarity, okay? So it is a crossroads and there's no wrong path, all right? So just if you're not sure, when in doubt, you know, don't choose anything yet, but keep affirming what you wish. Then we have the confirmation, the star, which is our cosmic star families, the Galactic Alliance, saying I'm going to get into it. This new moon and this that they're calling a black moon is very powerful, and it's a very powerful release and let go crossroads timeline. Okay. All right. Let's go to the black moon. So this black moon in new moon in Virgo, I was wondering why everybody was calling it a black moon. I found that super interesting. So it's a seasonal black moon. It's the third new moon in a season that has 4 new moons. And this happens once every 33 months. So it's common, but not common. It's also the second new moon within a calendar month. So that's super powerful. And it's a type of moon that symbolizes deep release, transformation, and new beginnings. There are still beings that could be using the moon energy for, you know, not so positive sources. So if you resonate with doing something for the new moon, fantastic. If you don't, that is cool too. And I'm always suggesting to set intentions for the entire collective, positive intentions. Okay. All right. But on a collective level, it's like a deep purging point. I also want to share with you all, I've noticed new moons and full moons, same. It causes deep fragmentation with the collective, and many people can be acting out. So be conscious of that around friends, family, work colleagues, as well as driving, okay? Really stay in the present. I just pulled one card about this new moon in Virgo, black moon. We got ancestral realm. So we're going to be clearing, could be some patterns that have come up that you've noticed, clearing karma and healing the lineage and boundary. Huge. This has been such a pattern in sessions, everyone. These are our patterns. The patterns that come forward, we think that they're just ours, but they are deep, hundreds of thousands of years of ancestral trauma and imprinting. Okay, so some of that might come up to heal for this new moon in Virgo, the black moon. I'm feeling some tension around my crown chakra and my head. So they're letting me know the Dark Alliance may try to infiltrate your reality, or the people that you're around there. So be conscious of any arguments, not to get pulled in, just to maintain your peace and walk away if you can, okay? Because those other individuals don't know that they're being used. Okay, one card and the message from the Galactic Akashic Transmission, King of Cups. So this individual is sort of like sneaky. So that I feel like that could be it as a potential of the Dark Alliance trying to work through individuals, trying to pull you down, pull your area down. Five of Wands is move through it gracefully. The energy will move, it will shift right after the new moon. Okay. Let's look at the numerology. This is super interesting to me because I've been guided to pull some messages for us around the numbers 444, 777, 888, and 144. So you come back and look, you might choose all of them. So these were the cards that I pulled. So 44, environment, heart chakra activation and opening, as well as spending time in nature. Okay, that's the number 444. Let me just see. It's also about protection, stability, angels being around you, and building a strong foundation. So I'm just going to pull one message today for each of these numbers, and they'll channel the message in for all of us. I love it. The Sun, one of the best cards of the deck. So fresh start, new beginning. Okay, so stay in your heart. Affirm what you wish. Keep affirming what you wish. New beginnings, right? And the environment, that's interesting. Spend time in nature. Choose peace in each moment. Don't get caught up in any drama. I love that. And you are protected. Your angels are around you. Perfect. Okay. Number 77, spirituality, crown, chakra, and third eye activations, healing and clearing. This message is aligning you, making sure that you're aligned with the universe. You're being supported on your path and that you're moving forward. So let's see what card wants to come in and what message from the Alliance. 2 of Cups. So this is you like balancing, making sure you're staying balanced within. There will be opportunities, new doors opening and offers coming for you also to keep going, okay? To keep paying forward, keep being kind and compassionate with yourself. And we have the Hierophant. So it's also potential of anything we're going through is anything that pushes into the dark night of soul. That's something that's coming up, an ancestral pattern to bring forth a clearer path, and that your higher self is with you. 5 is also about energy shifting and changing. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's move into, this was the first card I pulled today. 888, abundance and prosperity. This is not only our heart chakra, but our high heart and that pink energy of self-love and self-worth. All right, abundance is on the way, financial, personal, or spiritual. And the universe is listening at this time. So let's pull some other messages and see what we need to know. Another beautiful message, 10 of Cups, celebration. Everything's working out for you. Everything is coming, even though you can't see it right now. You're to keep trusting and believing, because the Matrix wants us to. They send out messages, and they're still sending them out. That you can't have everything, but you can. So, and this is also like 10 of Cups is also a like a new beginning, ending a cycle, beginning a cycle, and potential for everything to shift for you in October. Okay. And then finally, number 144, which is a master number. It's also connected to the 144,000. It's a deep code within all of us. It's a powerful, heart-centered, aligned, and manifestation code when we see this. This card came in, which is sacral and heart chakra, self-discipline. But I knew right away when I saw it 4-1, it was for the 144. So to really avoid being, if you're being pushed down into your lower chakras, your lower self, like not feeling worthy, etc., be conscious of any sort of addictive patterns, being pulled into that, and choose another way. Okay, go stay in your heart and trust and have faith. All right, because you are supported. And as part of the 144,000, you are here as part of a mission, okay? So let's pull some cards. Wow, again, another really positive message. 9 of Pentacles. Choose peace in each moment. Spend time in nature. So make different choices. So the addiction, that's another imprint. That's another ancestral imprint. That's another matrix imprint. So choose a new path. And very prevalent in Lightworkers and Starseeds. It's tough down here on Earth. So choose something that will bring you happiness, joy, and peace. And 9 as well is about trusting and having faith in your path in the universe. 9 is also connected to the 9/9 portal and September, which is eclipse season. So things will start to shift for you in September. What other message? There's that King of Cups. So yes, so beware of any offers or ops that come forward your way that are wanting to pull you into a reality or a path that is not positive. That's the sneaky energy, okay? So choose yourself, choose self-worth and self-love, and trust and have faith that all is unfolding. I love that. So let me know how you're all, what you chose and how you're all feeling. Okay, so just briefly, I knocked over. I have a new device and it's a bit heavy. Sorry about that. This is what happens. Okay, so the 3i Atlas, yes, it's a comet, but it's also a high frequency communication ship that's being cloaked as a device, and it's already communicating with myself and others. The trajectory has changed. Originally, it wasn't supposed to be in our reality till October, but now they're suggesting, all the groups are suggesting in a couple of weeks. So let me just go down. I have to remember what this device. Okay, so it appears like it's a comic-like body, but it's a cloaked technology. It's a data vessel, and it's carrying like many members of the galactic and intergalactic alliances, including Andromeda and Arcturan team members. Okay, it carries crystalline libraries, and it's bringing in it's analyzing everything on Earth, and it's bringing, it's going to keep information, which is what comets do as well. And then it's going to transmit it back to the galactic councils, and it's also going to start bringing in transmissions for more of us as well. So I'm going to tap into that as well. The 3i Atlas there's nothing to fear. It is a survey ship, and it's helping many of us remember. So what, at the moment today, what do we need to know about the 3i Atlas? We'll just keep calling it a comet, but it's a light ship. Okay. And again, I will dive into deeper into this on Rumble. It's huge. Judgment. This is one of the major arcana. This is a huge announcement. So it's just the name, even like they just discovered it, everyone. I did some research. They just discovered it and named it in July, early July of this year. So everyone's talking about it because it's big. It's a huge, huge announcement for the collective. Even if people don't believe in some of the information that's coming in right now, many souls love the stars and astronomy and comets. Like, this is exciting. It's like a new discovery. So it is going to impact our trajectory in a very, very positive way. For many of us, we remember and we know that this is a turning point for humanity. So anything else that you want me to share about that? King of Wands. So both the Earth Alliance and the Galactic Alliance absolutely are aware of everything that is unfolding, and they are connected to the 3i Atlas coming into our, like, they know about the meetings, they know about the what's unfolding, and it's important. All right, so I just want to pull some cards around it arriving in 2 weeks, which would be mid-September, which would be in between eclipse season. I will share more about eclipses soon. I believe the first one is the first week of September, and then there's another one. The next one is through the equinox. So let's look at like 2 weeks from now, when it's fairly close to our planet. There we go. I'm gonna. This is the this is the finale of the reading. The Leo card, the Strength card. So many of us received downloads through the Lionsgate. Those of us Starseeds and Lightworkers, we absolutely are aware what's coming. It's nothing to fear, and it's a really positive turning point for humanity. Plus, be really proud of yourselves, everyone, because we have done so much work, inner work, that we're moving in more into our own empowerment as a collective. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, so it's still going to be very much cloaked to the rest of the collective, like not seeming anything different than any of the other comments, but it's very different. Yeah, I love that. Thank you all so much. Again, if you would like to work with me, lots of offers on personal one-on-one mentorships, mini mentorships, as well as the rollback offers. check those out. Sending love and aloha from Pink Bella. I will be back soon. And don't forget to check out Rumble and see the deeper dive into all these topics today. Love and aloha. Thank you. The Galactic Alliance Prime Source Creator. The Galactic Akashic Records is now closed. Love and aloha from Pink Bella. Take care.